India. Looking at the Nepal lineup, Kiran Kumar Rotimbu, captain and goalkeeper at the main starting lineup. Rohit Chand shifted to middle. Dinesh Manish Dangi in the starting lineup. And also Sujan Shrestha is getting the nod ahead of Anjan Bista. Pretty much the same formation that Nepal team implemented when they won against the hosts Maldives. Referee for this match is Hassan Yusuf Saeed. His assistants will be Sabah Ahmad and Kazaz Muhammad. Fourth official is Syed John Zainidon. Looking at Indian lineup, goalkeeper Gurpreet Singh. Pritam Kotal is back in starting lineup. Yasir Muhammad is in starting lineup with his impressive performance in the last match against Sri Lanka. Suresh Singh has maintained his starting 11 spot. Brendan Fernandez in the starting 11 now with Manveer Singh. Captain Sunil Chatri will lead the line. With me here, Ahmad Imad will accompany you with the English commentary. Imad, exciting match, a very important match for both the teams, especially for India to maintain in the race, to stay in the race, and whereas for Nepal, if they win, guaranteed spot in the finals.
Yes, thank you, Azmin. It's a very important match for both teams. Nepal will be looking to seal their place in the final with a win tonight. It will be a continuation of very strong performances in this tournament. They have been the surprise package of the tournament, have won both of their opening games. On the other hand, we have India, pre-tournament favorites, the strongest in the region, but haven't really lived up to expectations so far. Two disappointing draws against Bangladesh and Sri Lanka. So they'll be looking to get their tournament back on track and boost their chances of reaching the final.
Indian team with the away kit, a grey coloured jersey, whereas Nepal with the home kit, a red colour. India ready to start getting things underway here. The pressure on Indian national team coach Igor Stimac is massive right now. Winless so far, yeah.
It's also important to note that if India loses tonight, they will be eliminated from the tournament. They have never been eliminated in the group stages of the SAFF Championship. They have in fact made the final on each occasion since 2005. The last time they failed to make the final was in 2003. They still made it out of the group stage into the semi-finals that year. So it will be a huge shock. But you can't put it past Nepal. They've been impressive this tournament. A very strong team assembled by Abdullah Al-Muteri. So I think we're going to see a very interesting, very intense match tonight.
India from the start getting things underway, putting pressure on the Nepali defense. They have so many tactical changes in the lineup. Yasir, youngster, coming into starting lineup. The most impressive wingers, Udanta Singh and Liston Colasso in the bench. That would be a surprise for Indian fans for sure, because they have been impressive in this Indian team so far. Subhasish Bose.
The problem for India this tournament has been finishing off their chances. They've only scored one goal in their opening two matches. It's a problem that their coach Igor Stimac has pledged to resolve.
And India team is the least scoring team so far in this tournament. Even Sri Lanka, who are out of this tournament, managed to score 2 goals. That was against this Nepali side. Rohit Chand from the back. Subanaria. Pujan Upakoti. Gautam Shrestha. Lifting the ball to trying to find spaces behind Subhasish Bose for Manish Dangi. Looking at the Nepali lineup, they're using 3 central defenders and two fullbacks supporting the attack, Suman Aral and Gosham Shrestha. Very much focus on defensive display. Yasir trying to get the back through from Nepali defense.
Some interesting changes from Nepal as well. Navayug Shrestha and Anjan Bista both on the bench tonight. And also the youngster who impressed so much against Sri Lanka, Ayush Galan, who created one goal and scored another, also on the bench.
First corner of the match, Brendan Fernandez with the delivery. He lifted it inside the box, Suman Aral. That was Suman Lama clearing it. India regaining the position. Brendan Fernandez trying to get the ball, but good screening there by Suman Aral. Nepal looked very solid against the hosts and defending champion Maldives. They look to show a same kind of performance against this strong Indian side.
Kept a clean sheet against Maldives. Conceded twice against Sri Lanka. One was a wonder goal from distance and another was a penalty. So you can see Nepal, they are not an easy team to attack against. They have a very solid defense. Led by Rohit Chand.
Finding a breakthrough in these positional areas, offensive third is very difficult for opponents. They have been very solid. The defensive display, especially the support from their midfielders, has been very impressive so far in this tournament.
And also Nepal have a very strong support once again tonight. Their fans in fine voice. They've been very encouraged by what they've seen from their team so far in this tournament.
And Nepal look to create history here. They have never been qualified to a final of the regionals tournament. 12 tournaments so far they have competed, but never made it to finals.
And India, they have a very good record against Nepal. They have only lost to them once in the SAFF Championship, which was in 2013 when Nepal were the hosts. Got a group stage win over India on that occasion.
And that is a highlight for this Nepali side, because the Indian leader or the captain Sunil Chhetri has highlighted that is the most toughest and most intense match he has ever played in this regional football extravaganza.
And those are big words coming from Sunil Chhetri, the Indian star man, their captain, their talisman. 76 international goals for India, of the leading international goal scorers in the world.
That is with 122 caps for the country, including tonight's appearance. Rohit Chand from the back, trying to find Suman Lama there. Well done there by Mandara.
India will be looking to utilize Sunil Chhetri, get him more involved in the game, and create some chances. They have been creating chances in this tournament, but not been able to finish the chances off. Igor Stimac will be a man under pressure. The former Croatian international, played in the Croatian team that won third place in the 1998 FIFA World Cup. His experience at the highest level of the game.
Tej Samang trying to find Dinesh Mangi there. Manish Dangi was trying to find space behind the back there. Yasir collecting the ball. Suresh. India starting from the back again. Brendan Fernandez. The intensity of the match is coming through. It's showing its true colors as the game goes on. This time a long ball forward to Manish Dangi.
Nepal have gone with Manish Dangi tonight, the man who scored the winning goal against Maldives on the opening day. He was impressive again after coming off the bench against Sri Lanka.
Subhashish. Long ball forward for Sunil Chhatri. Sunil Chhatri against Anand Thamang. Good defending there by Rohit Chand. Brendan Fernandez. Apuya. Brendan. Subhashish.
India, of course, serial winners in this competition, 7-time winners. But in recent years, they've shifted their focus to higher level tournaments. They've qualified for the Asian Cup on 2 occasions recently, in 2011 and 2019. India are working towards the goal of qualifying for the World Cup as well.
Brendan. Looking at this last minutes, Imad, I must say Indian team looked, the pace, the intensity, they look to be in a hurry to create chances to score goals. They don't show against Bangladesh and Sri Lanka. The intensity was dropped and they were struggling to find spaces there. Again, a long ball forward for Manish Dangi. This time he couldn't get it well. Loose ball from Rahul Beke to Sujal Shrestha. Sujal. Referee lost the whistle against Manish Dangi there for his foul on Rahul Beke.
India looking to control the pace and tempo of the game, holding the ball in midfield, but a couple of mistakes now that has opened up the door for Nepal.
And that is what Nepal is looking for. They have a very hard-working team here, hard-working midfielders, very young team. And Manish Dangi is there up front. He is doing that, pressuring the defenders, making them do mistakes, play loose balls or miss passes so that the midfielders can contribute to him and, press. Gets the ball, collects it ahead of Sunil Chhatri.
They've implemented their game plan very successfully against Maldives and Sri Lanka.
Suman Lama. This time position is collected by India. Lalingwamia sitting deep there in the midfield zone. Suresh was looking for a cross, but it was blocked by Rohit Chand again. Offside there by Yasir Mohammed. Was in offside position when Suresh played the ball.
I feel like it will be important tonight for India to get an early goal, because as the game goes on, they will feel that pressure.
And it will be an added advantage for Nepal, I must say. Because if Nepal gets something from this match, they will be in a pole position for the finals.
Nepal, a team full of confidence at the moment against India, who you have to say are a bit short of confidence at the moment.
Long ball forward to Sujal Shrestha.
But of course, we know India's qualities. When they turn on their style and their game, they are very hard to beat.
That is Manveer Singh, the top scorer of the last edition, to Yasir. Yasir against Suman Aryal, Suresh, Pritham Kotal, Yasir. Finding a little bit of space there, lifting the ball towards Sunil Chhatri. Again, straight into the hands of Kiran Kumar Limbu. He's trying to unleash Manish Dangi there. Well defended by Subhashish Bose.
I think it's pretty evident what Nepal are trying to do. Once again, straight from the goalkeeper, tried to release Manish Dangi. They're trying to spread the long passes into dangerous areas and release their attackers.
Rahul Bekeda in the ball. He has been a regular starter for the Indian side in this tournament. Cross up from Manish Dangi. No one there to put danger on goalkeeper Gurpreet. Pritham Kotal. Rolling Wamya. Subhashish. Anda Rao. Brendan. Brendan Fernandez looking for a runner up front. Manish Ananta Tamang collects the ball, passing to Sujal Shrestha. Foul from him. Referee says play on. That was sloppy from Sujal Shrestha. Again long ball forward, trying to find Yasir.
Indian players trying to create something, but so far Nepal staying solid at the back. India have a very good record of playing in here in Maldives. They won all their group stage games when the tournament was last held here in Maldives in 2008.
That includes the win against the host Maldives. They managed to win in the group stage, but lost in the finals. There was
lost the final that was held in Sri Lanka.
There is the maiden tournament Maldives won, and after 10 years, this is an 18 edition. Maldives managed to get it. This time again, loose ball from Apuya. Manish Dangi looking for an opening, but his shot was way wide there.
I think Igor Stimac will be a bit concerned with the way his players have lost possession in dangerous areas tonight. On more than a couple of occasions now, India losing possession near their box and inside their own half, which is creating some dangerous moments.
And that is, of course, surely a little bit of relief for the Nepali coach, Abdullah Al-Mutairi. They crave hope that something could happen. They could do something there. This time again, Kiran Kumar Ulumbu was there. Sunil Chetri was going for the ball. Foul from Sunil Chetri.
We talk about how important Sunil Chetri is to this Indian team. He has been the linchpin of this Indian team for well over a decade now. Played a crucial part in the SAFF Championship wins of 2011 and 2015. He's an experienced veteran of this tournament.
Speaking of 2015 title, Sunil Chetri has highlighted in his special interview, exclusive interview before the tournament, that 2015 tournament is the most toughest tournament the Indian team has ever won in this SAFF Championship editions. And the final against Afghanistan was a highlight. And the most special goal there was the goal from JJ Lal Petrol. You know, the goal that brought hope to the Indian side in the finals. And that final, or that stadium where the final was played in Trivandrum, that is the most special stadium he played so far in the SAFF Championship editions. The support.
He expressed during the tournament as well that the final win against Afghanistan was special because it was Afghanistan's last SAFF Championship.
This time again, the Manish Dangi was on the run. Gurpreet coming off his line to clear it. Sunil Chetri collects the ball. This is the first time he collects it in the midfield zone. Brendan to Suresh. Suresh will really. There's Yasir, but Heavy pass from him.
The pass was just a bit overhit, but that was an encouraging sign for India.
And that was the first time, as highlighted before, Sunil Chhatri got the ball from the midfield zone to create a chance, dropping back. Foul from Brendan Fernandez on Gautam Shrestha. That was sloppy from the Nepali side. Coach wasn't happy at all there.
I don't think Nepal will be too bothered by not getting the control of the game. They'll
Yasir.
wait patiently for the counter-attacks.
Still Yasir trying to get inside the box, looking for an opening there. Rohit Chand clears it. Rahul Beke heading it to Subhashish. Mohan Bagan, defender. Pritam Kotal up front. Sunil Chhatri. Still Chhatri there. His shot is saved there by Kiran Kumar Limbu.
Sunil Chhetri
Very tight angle there.
getting past the Nepali defender there, but the angle was too tight. He got a corner out of it.
Sunil Chhatri always on the run. Getting into good positions to score the goal, even though he don't have that much height. Very dangerous in there, and especially winning balls in there. Very good positional player. That was clumsy from Ananta Tamang. Not happy with Suman Aryal's approach there.
There's a bit of miscommunication there. India getting another corner, another chance.
This time Sunil Chhatri getting ahead of Dinesh. Kiran Kumar Limbu punches the second time effort from Sujal Shrestha wasn't that much great, and Pritam Kotal. That is Brendan Fernandez. His first time effort going away wide there, not troubling the goalkeeper.
Would also not be very good for India. They would have 3 draws from 3 games. They would have to win their last match against Maldives to have any chance. And even then, they would have to rely on goal difference.
Vijana Pukoti was trying to get the ball there. Suman Arya, long ball up front. Suman Lama looking for the ball. Overhit there. Subhashish. Rahul Beke.
"20 minutes gone. We haven't had a clear-cut chance for either team. A half chance for Sunil Chhetri is all there is to show for tonight. So
Suresh Singh, Manvir calling for the ball. Still Suresh. Wonderfully done there by Suman Arya. Was hoping that the corner. Suresh had a chance to cross a good, to put in a decent cross inside the box. Sunil Chhatri and Manvir Singh both calling for the ball there. Brennan lifting the ball inside the box. Sunil Chhatri winning the header, but over the bar.
Interesting to see Sunil Chhetri is not a tall man, but he's winning a lot of headers.
His timing was superb. The pressure from there was pressure from Dinesh, resulting the ball to go over the bar. Kiran Kumar Limbu from the back.
Nepal will be happy with the way things have gone so far. Not too much threat on their goal yet. They've had a couple of counter-attacking opportunities, but haven't
Right shot
created
there.
one themselves.
Gautam Shrestha doing well against Brendan Fernandez, lifting the ball to Manish Dangi. Oh, it again trying to put long balls there. He had a chance to play a low cross to the feet of Manish Dangi. He was in a good position, and no defender in front of him. He could have collected the ball and created a good chance, because Manish Dangi's finishing ability is very good. He has good speed.
I think that's why the coach Abdullah Muteri has trusted in Manish Tangi for tonight's match.
Brendan Lalengwami, Subhashish, Suman Arya is the ball. India very much relying on their right side to create chances. Not much hope effort from the left wing.
These two teams have recently played some friendlies ahead of the tournament. Two friendlies, India won one, the other ended in a draw. Nepal will certainly believe in themselves to get a result against India despite their poor record against them.
Sunil Apoya, Rahul, Sunil Chetri, Lalengwami switching play to Mandar Rao. Brendan Fernandez lifting the ball, switching play to Yasir, Manveer Singh, back to Suresh. Suresh, good cross to Brendan. Still Brendan. Off his mark. A low shot, but it goes wide there.
Some lovely switches of play to the two sides. India looked to create something, but the shot in the end was not quite up to it.
That was the first time India had a decent amount of touches outside the box or the final third, but the final end product wasn't good enough to trouble the goalkeeper Kiran Kumar Limbu.
And that is something that India will be looking to improve as the game goes on. 24 minutes in, we've not really seen India's attackers come to life and trying to get into a rhythm, string a few passes together.
Suresh in the midfield. Nepali midfielders not giving much time and space for Indian midfielders to create positioning of the players, the tactical discipline of these Nepali players very well. This time again it was very well done there by the Nepali defenders. Switching a play, switching the markers, wonderfully done there.
Nepal's defenders have been very, very good this tournament. You can say some of the outstanding plays this tournament have been from Nepal's defense.
And the communication between all the players, especially right from the back, goalkeeper Kiran Kumar Limbu, all the central defenders, all the midfielders, it's been very solid, to understand each other, speak to each other. This time Manveer Singh, a low cross forward, but Kiran Kumar Limbu collects it there. Sunil Chetri was waiting at the far post.
He's looking to find Sunil Chetri, but the cross was intercepted by goalkeeper Kiran Kumar.
Run from the back, Rahul Bege winning the header. Lalengwami, Brendan going for the ball. Foul from Brendan Fernandez. Suman Lama. Oh, that was a nasty foul from Brendan. Lucky not to get booked there.
It will be important for India not to get frustrated and believe in themselves. This tournament has been a difficult one for them so far. Uncharacteristic from India.
Maishtangi. His control wasn't good enough. India getting the pole position there. Pritam Kotal, Rahul Beki, Svashish, Brendan, Apua, switching play to Yasir. Yasir trying to find Manveer Singh with the chested pass. Foul from Pritam Kotal.
Got into a good position, but ended with a foul.
Pritam Shrestha.
The chance to reach the final is open for all teams in this tournament except Sri Lanka.
Long ball forward to Sunil Chetri. Kiran Kumar Limbu Kalatsu.
Maldives winning the match earlier today. Now level on points with Nepal on 6 points. Nepal have played one match fewer. Right now they are the team that is in the strongest position to reach the final.
Subhashish, Rahul Beki, Pritam Kotal, Subhashish, Brendan trying to find Mandar Rao. Gautam doing well to get it, and foul from Brendan. Nepal coach Abdullah Muteri, very passionate, always defending his players, always trying to protect his players.
Very passionate coach, as you say, celebrates wildly with his players after each goal.
And a smart coach, I would say, because in the pre-match interview he highlighted, this Indian team is not good enough. The coach of Indian team is not good enough that he can identify or accept the mistake of players, or identify the mistake, accept the mistake that he's not doing a good job with this Indian team, with good players, always looking for excuses when they don't get the result they want. Especially, last two matches, first match against Bangladesh, they had, in the press conference, the Indian coach claimed that technically and tactically they are the best team in this tournament. And the last match against Nepal, against Sri Lanka, the coach of Indian team said that India was the only team that came to play football that day. Sri Lankan team came to waste time. So always looking for excuses there. That was a highlight from today's press from Nepali coach.
It'll be interesting to see if those words spark something in the Indian team and the Indian coach as well. Maybe he tries something different tonight. But he's pointed out that the problem for his team has been finishing off the chances, has been their quality in front of goal that has let them down. For their Nepal, this is a good position for the free kick. Their fans are backing them on to make something out of this chance. As you can see, very well supported once again tonight.
Sujal Shrestha went for goal. Pritam Kotal was in line to make the interception. That was Mandar Rao, I guess. Pujana Pokoti. Chand. Good pass to Suman Lama. He couldn't control the ball well. This time pass to Suman Lama.
We talked about how passionate Nepali coach is. Their fans are also very passionate supporters. Even their fans at home in Nepal strongly support this team. They've been encouraged by what they've seen by Nepal in this tournament, and they'll be eager to make history in this tournament, to make the SAFF Championship final for the very first time in history.
So far, so good for the Nepalese team. Half an hour play, no open chances. But
Nepal will
looks
definitely
to have a lot of intensity, a lot of excitement. I'm sure towards the end we'll see more of this.
Definitely hope to see more intensity. We definitely hope to see more creative football as well. But Nepal will be happy with the way the match is going so far. They've not had to deal with too much trouble. They're waiting patiently for their chance.
Suresh. Pritham Kotal to Yasir. There was Suresh in the box there by Sunil Chetri. What a chance to score the first goal of this match and extend his tally in this competition. What a chance there was. Wonderfully done there by Pritham Kotal, finding Suresh. His cutback was wonderful. Sunil Chetri, an open goal. He was not looking for power, just trying to place the ball to the near corner. But
that's an open goal miss. Sunil Chetri will be very disappointed.
What a miss from that kind of top player, Imad.
Sunil Chetri will be very disappointed with himself. He's the kind of player you can rely on in those kind of situations. It's a shocking miss.
And the team always counts on him. The fans always counts on him for those kind of efforts. This time a long range effort from Brendan Fernandez going wide. India showing their true colors.
And that's what the Indian coach Igor Timach was talking about earlier. The team's inability to finish off chances. That was what was on show just now. Once again, Sunil Chetri missing a sitter.
That could be the miss of the tournament.
I think so. Earlier saw some really bad misses from Maldives earlier today, even from Sri Lanka. But I think that's the worst of the lot.
Pritham Kota. Rahul Beke. India again building from the Suresh. Subhashish disappointed there with not enough runners or players trying to get the ball, calling for the ball from midfield. Brendan, nicely done there against Tej Tamang. Yasir, still Yasir. As it from distance, too many touches on his tangi, lifting the ball to Suman Lama. Suman Lama really seeing that Gautam Shrestha down the wing. Manta Rao doing the defensive work there.
The pass was just under hit from Suman Lama. Could have been a good opportunity. But India were able to deal with it. About that miss from Chetri, I think the shot came, the cross came a bit too fast at him perhaps. Couldn't quite time his shot.
Yasir. Rahul. Nepal keeping their calm, sitting back with 5 of the defenders they have on this starting lineup. This time Suman Arya was trying to defend the ball. Again a foul from Manveer Singh.
And you can see the frustrations kicking in. But India will need to be patient. They'll have to believe in their ability. The quality side.
Subhashish bowling, leaving it to Brendan. Suresh. Manveer Singh. Not giving much time and space in the midfield. Subhashish finding Sunil Chetri there, but once again Dinesh doing his job very well. Sunil Chetri. Brendan. His cross was blocked there. Tej Tamang collects it. Sujal Shrestha running on the wing. Suman Aryal. Tej Tamang. Still Tej Tamang under pressure from Suresh Singh. Tej Tamang did enough to get a throwing.
I think we'll see more of the same from Nepal as the game goes on, but India will need to up their tempo. Need a bit of cutting edge in their play.
Foul from the Indian defender Rahul Bekhe against Manish Tangi. Tej Tamang lifting the ball inside the box. Subhashish clears it. Sunil Chetri. Brendan couldn't get past Dinesh Rajvanshi. His long range effort goes wide.
A shot from distance, not really troubling the Indian goalkeeper.
Rahul. Yasir. Subhashish. A heavy pass from him, too much.
For India, the SAFF Championship is a competition that they expect to win, even when they field understrength sides. In some tournaments we've seen them send understrength teams. They're young teams, but they still expect to win. It's not a tournament that is high on their priority list, but not doing well or failing would not be an option.
Dinesh. Gautam. Saman Lama is trying to find Dinesh with a 1-2.
India, the team with the vast resources in this region.
They have the best leagues.
Have the best league. They have the best structure.
Yeah, even with the giant clubs they have you know, the development structure is very good. But with that kind of structure, really struggling to, you know, have a significant impact in world football. Nishtangi was on his run. Rahul Bekhe again was there to intercept the ball and winning it for Team India. Gautam Shrestha, Pujana Pakoti, Dinesh, Tej Tamang, Maleng Wamyang, time again, the ball from Anand Tamang is collected by Rahul Beke. With a crucial, clinical pass from what Nepali players are looking for is behind the central defenders, but still struggling to find that space, and the precise pass is missing whenever they try to counter.
India looking to create something here, some intricate passing we saw in the midfield, but they're not finding that space in behind Nepal's defense. The one time they got through them was when Sunil Chetri had that open goal.
Laleng lifting the ball to Sunil Chetri, heading it to Manveer Singh. Rohit Chand did wonderfully well there too.
That was another good chance.
Pressure on Manveer Singh.
Manveer Singh, the ball fell to him in a very good position, but Rohit Chand was there.
He could have
to wrestle the ball away from him.
He could have tried for first time effort on goal. That was from a close range, but couldn't control the ball well. Couldn't connect it well. Rohit Chand doing wonderfully well in the defense again, using his experience.
Rohit Chand has been one of the star performers of this tournament. He's a key player, an experienced player in this Nepal side. An exciting young Nepal team. He's one of the experienced players in this team.
Brendan. Suresh collecting the ball in the middle. Passing on the wing, Pritam Kota. Again, Suresh. Yasir. Nepal comfortably sitting at the back, not giving much spaces, and they have been doing impressively well there. Yasir lifting the ball to Pritam Kota, but couldn't find him with the correct pass.
I think one thing that India about is how easy it has been at times for Nepal to defend. On a couple of occasions they've broken through.
Additional time first half is 1 minute.
1 minute of added time for the first half.
Overall, India not been able to find enough spaces.
Position wise, they did dominate. Nepal was looking for counter-attacking chances, where India really struggled to find spaces behind the back, behind the back line of the Nepali team. This time again, nicely done there by Gautam Shrestha. Manish Dangi calling for the ball. Manish Dangi to Tej Tamang, Sujal Shrestha and Manish Dangi on the run. Tej Tamang to Gautam, Suman Lama. Not in a hurry. Suman. Manish Dangi, Tej Tamang. Still Tej Tamang. It's a ball inside the box, collected there by Sujal Shrestha. But that concludes the first half. Looking at the first half, plenty of
Ladies and
hope for the Indian side. They showed urgency. The intensity was there. But really struggled to find clear-cut chances. The only chance that they have created so far was the miss from.
Showbiz Cement presents broadcast of the SAFF Championship 2021 exclusively on Action Sports SD1. Brought to you by
उदयपुरको चुनढुङ्गाबाट तयार गरिएको द बेस्ट सौर्य सिमेन्ट
powered by
हुलास भए अरु किन खोज्ने
beverage partner Coca-Cola.
ह्याप्पी पर्वको ह्याप्पी कनेक्सन
जेस हो खुसीको कनेक्सन।
रेड ब्लू इनर्जी ड्रिंक सर्वत्र बजारमा उपलब्ध छ।
धन्यवाद छ ती हरेक पाइलालाई जसको वर्षौंको अथक विश्वासले नै बनेको छ गोल्ड स्टार हरेक नेपालीको जुत्ता।
Marketed by AD Relief. बल्ल भेटियो सुन जस्तै चुनढुङ्गा खानी। उदयपुरको सुन जस्तै खानी उत्खनन गरी उत्पत्ति भएको स्टेट अफ द आर्ट रोबोटिक ल्याबमा टेस्ट गरिएको द बेस्ट अल्ट्रासोनिक सिलिङ सिस्टम प्रयोग गरी लेजर सिल प्याकेजिङ गरिएको बेस्ट
हेर्दै छानो छाउने बेला नि भयो।
कुन जस्तो हाल्ने दाइ?
अरे
उल्लास त हुने हुन त दाइको नामै दूरदर्शी।
नेपालमै पहिलो पटक क्याल्भलुम प्रविधिबाट बनेका एल्युमिनियम कोटेड सादा तथा रङ्गीन पाता हुलास ड्युरा कलर अरूभन्दा 3 गुणा बढी विश्वसनीय, प्रतिरोधात्मक र टिकाउ हुन्छ।
3 गुणा बढी टिक्छ, काम टिक्छ, हुलास क्याल्भलुम 3 गुणा बढी टिक्छ।
हुलास भए अरू किन खोज्ने?
खुसीको कनेक्सन गरी फुटबल हेर्ने हो, किसोको जडामा स्पेन जाने हो।
यो पर्वमा डिसोम जडान गरी लकी ड्र मार्फत 4 जना भाग्यशाली विजेता स्पेन जानुहोस्। साथमा लालिगाको रु 2000 पर्ने सिजन टिकट पनि सित्तैमा पाउनुहोस्। यो योजना डिसोम फाइबर नेट, सिम टिभी र प्रभु टिभीको जडानमा पनि लागू हुनेछ।
आगो लगाउँछ, प्यास बुझाउँछ, थकान मेटाउँछ, फुर्तिलो बनाउँछ। हिमालदेखि पहाड अनि तराईसम्म, पूर्व मेचीदेखि पश्चिम महाकालीसम्म। रेड ब्लू इनर्जी ड्रिंक सबको साथी।
रेड ब्लू इनर्जी एनर्जी ड्रिंक सर्वत्र बजारमा उपलब्ध छ।
नेटले ल्याएको छ दिमाग हल्लिने अफर। अब 100 MBPS इन्टरनेट मात्र रु 899 मा।
साथै नयाँ डिश होम फाइबर नेट जडान गर्ने 4 भाग्यशाली विजेतालाई लकी ड्र मार्फत स्पेन जाने अवसर।
यति मात्र होइन, 2000 रुपैयाँ बराबरको लालिगा सिजन टिकट र डिश होम गो पनि सित्तैमा।
डिश होम फाइबर नेट जडान गर्न नजिकको डिश होम डिलर दाइवा 98 015 44,000 मा सम्पर्क गर्नुहोस्।
For every mile you conquer, there is a thrust. For every bit of pride you achieve, there is a thrust. Behind every successful venture, there are multiple hearts. Behind every blissful individual, there is a thought. There is always a logic, a motive, a purpose for everything. When you are the reason for someone's happiness, we are here for yours. Bravo Bank, a reason for your success.
यस पालीको दशैं तिहारमा अपोलो पेन्ट्सले ल्याएको छ चलाखलाई लाख अफर। अपोलो पेन्ट्सले घर रंगाऊ, चलाख बनाऊ र जितौं हात खाली नजाने नगद उपहार रु 1 लाखसम्म। अपोलो पेन्ट्स, प्रकृतिको उपहार।
बल्ल भेटियो सुन जस्तै चुनढुङ्गा खानी। उदयपुरको सुन जस्तै खानी उत्खनन गरी उत्पत्ति भएको स्टेट अफ द आर्ट रोबोटिक ल्याबमा टेस्ट गरिएको द बेस्ट अल्ट्रासोनिक सिलिङ सिस्टम प्रयोग गरी लेजर सिल प्याकेजिङ गरिएको बेस्ट चाहनुहुनेहरूको लागि द बेस्ट मात्र उपलब्ध गराउँदै उदयपुरको चुनढुङ्गाबाट तयार गरिएको द बेस्ट सौर्य सिमेन्ट।
खुसीको कनेक्सन गरी फुटबल हेर्ने
We'll be back soon.
is something that India will need to work on in this half. Controlling possession, but sometimes giving the ball away in dangerous positions.
Gautam Shrestha lifting the ball to trying to find Anjan Bisla inside the box, but again Nepali players retain position there. Tej Tamang switching positions, trying to find Suman Lama there from the back. Subhashish Bose. Yes.
I don't expect to see much of a change from Nepal with the way they've set up tonight.
From Sunil Chhetri, very disappointed with the decision of tonight's referee Hassan Yusuf Saeed.
India will look to be more effective in the final third. Their creativity has been lacking. So far tonight, Nepal defense have also been very solid. It's a crucial 45 minutes for the Indian team.
Gautam, miscontrol from him. Brendan Fernandez collects the ball. Pritam Kotal.
Dear spectators, please wear the mask at all times while you are in the stadium. Danda Badanti Bevi Huria, Kulibada Beflunga Samal Kama. Danda Badanti Bevi Huria, Kulibada Beflunga Samal Kama. Mask Chalu bag and
to say even a draw tonight could well be enough for Nepal to seal their place in the final. They would need a point against Bangladesh to confirm it.
Pritam Kotal from distance over the bar. By Dimad, Nepal could end this match with a draw and brighten up their chances for the finals, since they have one match left, that is against Bangladesh. A draw there will guarantee them a spot in the finals.
In a very strong position, we've said.
But Nepal and India always very tough competitors, going full stretch there.
The pressure, though, is on India. Yet to really turn up in this tournament.
Yasir. Still Yasir. Wins a corner for India. Brendan Fernandez inside the box. That was Subhashish. Chhatri was going for the ball. Suresh Singh. Deflected arrow was tried to win the gloves of Kiran Kumar Limbu.
Again, very easily dealt with by the Nepal defenders.
Indian skipper Sunil Chhatri giving the ball back to Kiran Kumar Limbu as a sign of fair play. Moments back, Suresh Singh was on the ground. That's why Kiran Kumar Limbu had to throw away the ball there. Suresh was trying to find Yasir.
The role of Sunil Chhetri in this team cannot be overstated. Sunil Chhetri has been such an important player for India over the years. Like we said, 76 goals for the national team, the fourth most among active players, and the men who are ahead of him, Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi, along with Ali Mabkout of UAE. That's some luxurious company he has.
Gautam, Suman Lama. Dinesh. Still Dinesh. Fighting Suja stretched down the wing. This pass from him, Rahul Beke was in the correct position to make the interception and win the ball. Brendan Fernandez goes to ground, fouled by Tej Tamang. Yasser. Wonderfully done there by Yasser. Low shot into the hands of Kiran Kumar Limbu.
A good run, cutting inside the Nepal defense, but the shot was not up to it. Didn't have enough power to trouble Kiran Kumar.
Brendan. Pritam Kotal. Rao. Indian defenders searching for Arana, searching for spaces to put the ball. This time Suman Lama's effort was blocked. Position collected by the Indian players. Brendan. Good interception from Tej Tamang. Again, the pass to Anjan Bista is intercepted by Laleng Vamya.
India looking for a patient build-up play again. Finding spaces in the final third has been the problem for them.
Tej Tamang. Samanaria loses position there, but Rohit Chand covering up for him. Rahul Beke, Laleng Mavia to Sunil Chetri. Foul from Dinesh. In a very promising position there for Sunil Chetri. Has scored plenty amount of goals outside the box with set pieces. Very accurate finisher.
This will be a good chance for India. You can see the Nepal fans very excited with what they've seen from Nepal. They have to deal with this free kick from Chetri.
So Chetri and Brendan.
I think Brandon is taking the free kick instead.
Brendan lifting the ball over the bar. Chetri was almost set to go for that shot, but I think it was from the bench there. Igor Stimac, telling him to get inside the area, let Brendan take the shot.
Looked like there were instructions from the bench. Brandon was not too far off with his effort.
India making a double substitution there, preparing the players. Udanta and Thapa getting ready near the touchline. Sujal Shrestha, Sunil Chetri, Suman Aryal, long ball forward, Subhashish.
India controlling possession once again as expected. They have a lot of the ball, but haven't created too many in this half.
Yasir lifting the ball inside the area. That was a wonderful effort and a wonderful save from goalkeeper Kiran Kumar Limbu. What a chance for Manveer Singh.
First big chance of the second half fall into Manveer Singh. It was a great ball into the box.
Yasir lifting the ball inside the box, and Manveer Singh with the effort, and captain Kiran Kumar Limbu making the save.
Substitution for Team India. Jersey number 21, Suresh Singh, replaced by jersey number 7.
It would be a difficult one to save.
Manveer Singh.
And that is his last contribution for the match. He's coming off. Udanta Singh coming on. And
substitution for Team India. Jersey number 9, Manveer Singh, replaced by jersey number 14, Udanta Singh.
Manda Rao lifting the ball inside the box. And again, Rohit Chand was there. Anjan Bista. Gautam. Ball forward to Suman Lama. Subhashish kills it well. Anirudh Thapa. Anirudh is on in place of Suresh Singh. There was a loose pass from the Indian side.
Had an opportunity there to put Anjan Bista through.
The Rao, this time his was impressive enough. Nepal.
Here's the chance for India early on for Manveer Singh. Great save by Kiran Kumar Limbu. First time he's been called into action in this half.
Substitution for Nepal, Suraj Joe Thakuri is coming on, and Sujal Shrestha is the player who's coming on.
Shrestha, replaced by jersey number 3, Suraj Joe Thakuri.
Foul from Rahul Becky.
I think Manveer Singh would have been disappointed. He could not finish off that chance. It was a very good chance. Here's Nepal.
Tej Tamang was trying to do too much with the ball. Anjan Bista was on the run, but he tried to do it all by himself. Manda Rao. Lalim Mavia. He has done a decent job in the midfield line with sloppy pass from Prism Kotal, easily losing position there. As the game goes on, pressure is building up for Team India.
Half an hour left in the full 90 minutes. India need to find a goal to keep their hopes alive in this tournament. It's not usual to see India struggle in this level, in this tournament. Usually very strong. They start very brightly, but this edition it's not been the same.
Suman Aryal, Suraj Thakuri.
Brendan collects the ball from midfield. Pritam Kota. Brendan switching pass after Udanta. Too high for him. Heavy pass from him there.
These two teams also met here in Male during the 2008 SAFF Championship. India winning that match 4-0. Their legend Baichung Bhutia getting a couple of goals.
Foul from Anjan Bista. Subhashish not very happy with the approach of Anjan Bista there. While trying to win the ball, Subhashish claims that he used elbow to knock him off.
Very unhappy with that.
Yasir, long range effort. Had the power, but not much precision on it.
So again, not finding the target.
Yasir. So he's doing well there. Looking at this Indian side in this match, Yasir looks to be the most brightest of all. Yasir finding Udanta on the wing. Still Udanta. Low cross forward. Brendan. Wonderful block there by Dinesh.
It's a wonderful block. It was a good chance.
Using his pace to get ahead of the defenders, and his low cross was nicely placed for Brendan, but Dinesh in time to make the perfect block. Anirudh Thapa. Brendan Fernandez lifting the ball inside the box. Ananta Tamang clearing it. And second time effort from Suraj wasn't good enough to retain the position. Brendan, this time it was Pritam Kochal trying to find the header. Connect it. There's Tamang.
Nepal standing firm against Indian pressure. Their defense once again living up to its task. But India need to find a sustained period of pressure.
Anjan Bista winning the ball. There's Tamang on the run.
It's a bit too much.
I think he had a mixed mindset there, whether to cross or to hold the ball. That is a frustration from Gurpreet Singh. He claims that Mangria was a foul there when Anjan Bista gained the position or won the ball. The challenge from Anjan wasn't needed to be cautioned. Referee not at all happy with Gurpreet Singh's approach.
Seen some signs of frustration from the Indian team. We said earlier in the game that India will need to make sure that the frustration doesn't affect them as far as their gameplay goes. Have some good quality players in their side.
Dinesh. Ujanopakoti was trying to find Suraj there. Pritam Kotal. Again, Rohit Chand making the interception. Yasir. Wonderful tackle there by Pujan Opakoti. Calling for medical help there.
Asmin, so far we're seeing pretty much the same thing we saw in the first half. India not able to impose a sustained period of pressure on the Nepal goal. Nepal defense standing firm, been solid as ever.
There's the challenge again. While trying to get the ball, Yasir seems to have stepped on the knee of Pujan Upakoti.
There's a crucial 25 minutes coming up for Igor's match. His team needs to find a goal, badly needs a result from this match. Another draw would put them in a very difficult position to progress. Even if they win their final match, they would need favors from other teams.
If this match ends in a draw, as highlighted by Imad, India need a favor from Nepal, it seems, because right now is looking at the standings, Bangladesh is there with 4 points. Bangladesh need a win to confirm their place in the finals, and if India win against Maldives in the last match, they will be able to gather 6 points in total. So
they would probably have to win by more than a goal. And hope that Nepal beat Bangladesh. So they would prefer not to be put in that position. I'm sure they would prefer their fate to be in their own hands. It won't be if they don't win this match, though.
Yeah, and India will be the only team without, having the power to make it to the finals, having their own power to make it to the finals. When we have the last day of action, the remaining 3 teams will have their own chance or their own fate on their hand. This time a lift from Yasir, collected by Kiran Kumar Limbo, is long ball forward. And then Vista decides to drop back. But did appreciate the effort.
It's looking set to be a very interesting final day. India against Maldives. So we'll have another very intense atmosphere for that match. And then Nepal against Bangladesh.
India making a double substitutions again. Liston Colasso coming on, and Farooq Chaudhary also is set to come on. Liston Colasso came on for Mandar Rao. Farooq Chaudhary is on for Yasir Muhammad. Anjan Bista. Nicely done there by Anjan Bista. Releasing Suman Lama. Tej Tamang, there is. Tej Tamang to Anjan Bista again. Bista with the ball. He has an extra footing there. Slipped a little bit.
Ran into a crowd.
Farooq Chaudhary with a counter attack. Only Sunil Chetri out of him. Liston Colasso couldn't control the ball well.
They have looked to switch up the play from side to side. It's through the middle that they've struggled.
Colasso to Sunil Chetri, Anirudh Thapa, Rahul.
Substitution for
Udanta.
India. Jersey number
Still
17, Mandar Rao, replaced by jersey number 19,
position there.
Liston
Anjan Bista.
Colasso.
foul from Laling Mavia.
Substitution for Team India, jersey number 16, Yasir Mohammad, replaced by jersey number 12, Farooq Hadi Chowdhury.
We can see Anjan Bista since coming on. It's created some moments of concern for the Indian defense.
Eastern Colasso. His pass wasn't good enough to pick Brendan Fernandez there. Nepal in position. Anjan Bista getting ahead of Pritam Kochal. A good touch from him. Still Anjan Bista going there. Pritam Kochal making a tackle. Putting the ball to safety corner for Nepal.
Good defending from Pritam Kochal. Anjan Bista again.
A well-timed tackle there by Pritam.
Burst through. Needed a good tackle from Pritam Kochal. There's the corner for Nepal. A good opportunity for them to have a shot on goal.
Low cross there, and Tamang uncollected. Still, Suman Lama deflected shot out for a corner.
Nepal fans urging their players on. With 18 minutes to go.
This time it was Rohit Chand getting the ball, but on the way to Rohit Chand, Anjan Bista handled the ball. Handball against him. A positional switch from the Indian side. Pritam Kochal now working as a centre-back player. Rahul Beke can play as a right back and also in the right back position. Now is switched to right back position.
For India, it will soon go into now or never stage. Before that pressure comes in, they need to find some chances. We expected India to come up with a better tempo and intensity in the second half. That has not quite happened. Nepal still defending reasonably comfortably. There's one good chance for Manveer Singh before he was taken off.
They did have two open chances in this match. A bad miss from Sunil Chhatri and an open chance for Manveer Singh to give them the lead. But both of their star strikers struggled.
Only once has the Nepal goalkeeper Kiran Kumar been tested, and that will be a disappointment for India.
Let's go, let's go!
Two balls on the pitch.
Yeah, right back. Subhashish there.
And they are looking to get the play
that shows
going.
how much they want to, fasten up the game, fasten up the pace of the, how much urgency they want.
But so far it has not quite translated into chances and goals.
Foul
but
there
you have to
by
give credit to Nepal. The way they've set up, they've made it difficult for India.
There was a foul from Suman Lama. Brendan picking the ball inside the box. Sunil Chhatri had said, this time again it was straight into the hands of Kiran Kumar Limbu. Subhashish was the player. First it was Sunil Chatri who had his chance. His header wasn't directed at the goal, and defender Subhashish Bose had the chance.
Sunil Chetri couldn't get his header
straight into the
directed towards goal.
Nicely run there by Gautam.
And the second chance that fell to the Indian player, which straight at the goalkeeper.
Again, an open opportunity missed by Team India, piling pressure on them. Rahul Beki, Pritam Kotal, Laling Mavia at the back, Anirudh Thapa.
Vigo Stimac was hoping his sides was in front of goal would be resolved tonight. It has not happened so far.
And
missed some good chances.
And Nepal has done really well up at the back there. Rohit Chand. Shot from distance by Lincoln Colasso, blocked again by the Nepali defenders.
Ananta Tamang with a block. It's not the first time. Whenever India have got the ball in and around the box, Nepal defenders have rushed in to block the shot.
Distant Colasso. Gautam again with a very timely tackle. Long forward. Not so precise. Anjan Bista was going to.
Anjan Bista
did
very well to
distract and trouble the defender Subhashish Bose.
Subhashish looked to be in Subhashish's control, but
the pressure made him.
Anjan Bista. Anjan Bista is a workhorse. Works really hard. Not be an easy man to contain.
Nicely collected there by Rohit. But still positioned with the Indian players. Udanta. Brendan on the run. Anirudh Thapa. This cross was blocked by Rohit Chand again. Always in position to make the block. Wonderful interceptions so far from
wonderful interceptions and blocks. Good pressing. Nepal have been impressive again tonight defensively.
Brendan lifting the ball inside the box. That was a free header again for Indian attack. Again, that was Sunil Chetri who misses an open opportunity. He couldn't direct the header to the goal.
You can see the disappointment in his face. Sunil Chetri, his header went straight down, hit the ground, and then flew over the bar. That was a good chance again for Sunil Chetri.
Substitution from Nepal. Suman Lama is coming off. And the most promising player in this Nepali team, Ayush Galan, coming on.
Jersey number 12, Suman Lama, replaced by jersey number 19, Ayush Galan.
Ball from Anjan Bista there.
Ayush Galan had such a massive impact on the game against Sri Lanka. We're looking to do something similar again. Nepal are looking for long balls from their defense to release their attackers. have some very fast forwards. Created a few opportunities, but haven't troubled India's goal. So at the other end, they've been really impressive.
Rahul Beke. Laleg Mavi. Brendan. Distant Colasso. Turning again, Skalexi. Lifting the ball to Farooq Chaudhary. He had set Sunil Chhetri. They are scoring the goal. He has done it again for Team India. The leader steps up when the team needed him the most. India needed a win here to score. Finally, it is Sunil Chhetri who scores the goal.
He will be a relieved man, Sunil Chhetri. He's missed a couple of open chances. But as great players do, he's responded with a big moment for himself and his team. Could be a massive goal for India.
And
he's found a bit of space. Finally, in behind that Nepal defense.
Lift from Farooq Chaudhary was wonderful. And Karan Kumar Limbu did have a little piece of hand on it, but the pace of the ball was too good at that he couldn't handle it well. It goes to side netting there.
Got to the ball ahead of Rohit Chand for maybe the first time in this match. But this time he was able to direct the ball towards goal into the net.
Subhashish.
India have found their goal very late into the match, about 7 minutes remaining in normal time now.
And this piles more pressure on the Nepali side against Sunil Chhetri outside the box. Powerful effort from his weaker foot, but goes wide there.
It's the second goal of the tournament. Sunil Chhetri joins Ali Ashfaq from the Maldives. He's the top scorers of this year's edition. Not much of a celebration from Sunil Chhetri after that goal. Probably the prominent feeling would have been relief. It's a big moment in this match. Big goal for India.
There's the goal again. Farooq Chaudhary wonderfully winning the header, lifting it to Sunil Chhetri. And his class, his calmness, and his quality didn't disappoint us there.
International goal number 77 for Sunil Chhetri. He's the leader. A key man for India once again, as he has proven to be over the years. Nepal will be disappointed to concede late on. Its defense have stood firm, been solid. But Sunil Chhetri finding that space.
From, the coach. Match. We didn't see much of those kind of celebration from him. But finally, he has something to celebrate here. Nepal trying to put pressure on this Indian side. Rohit Chand lifting the ball inside the box, but dealt well there by Pritam Kotal. Nepal, wonderfully done there by Anjan Bista. He had Ayush Galan freely up and running there, but he decides to take the shot, goes wide. What a chance for Nepal to level things up. He had two defenders up trying to defend against him. Ayush Galan.
That was a good chance for Nepal.
Laling Mavia. He did a decent job today. Sahal coming on for Laling Mavia.
Substitution for Team Nepal. Jersey number 6, Suman Aryal, replaced by jersey number 18, Navayak Shrestha.
That was Tej Tamang who was coming off. Tej Tamang coming in place of Tej Tamang coming off, giving chance to Navayug Shrestha.
Nepal throwing all their attackers forward. Navayug Shrestha, another fast attacker.
Lift from Suraj to Navayug Shrestha. Subhashish defended well there. Ayush couldn't get it. Anirudh Thapa trying to keep position. Sahal. Pass to Rahul Beke wasn't good enough. Suman Aryal to Rohit Chand. Foul from Sahal.
A defeat tonight would be disappointing for Nepal, but it wouldn't end their chances. They still have a good chance of progressing to the final if they beat Bangladesh or even draw against them.
If from Suraj, dealt well by Sunil Chetri. Sahal couldn't control the ball well. Suhal. Dinesh lifting the ball inside the box. Have plenty of red shirts inside there. Navayug. Anjan Bista blocked by Anirudh Thapa there. Wonderful block by him.
It's a good response to India's goal.
Ayush lifting the ball inside the box. Gurpreet Singh collects it. Full stretch at the Gurpreet.
Nepal throwing more players forward. You see Rohit Chand also in a very advanced position since the goal.
He started the match as a central defender.
As Nepal seek this equalizer, they'll leave more spaces open for India. It will be something they'll need to be wary of. Just about a minute remaining in normal time. His added time will be there.
Dinesh lifting the ball to Rohit Chand. Rahul Beke. Rohit. Suman Aryal beating off his markers. Still Suman Aryal going there. Still Suman Aryal. He was lifting it to Ayush Kalan. Nicely done there by Suman Aryal.
Suman Aryal just ran through the Indian defense and put a dangerous ball through, but Ayush Kalan could not be there at the end of it.
Sahal. Ananta Tamang collects it. Suraj taking possession. He's trying to find Rohit Chand there.
Nepal have changed their approach since conceding. Look much more of a threat now. A win tonight would put India in third, behind Nepal and Maldives.
With just 2 fixtures ahead, we'll have plenty of entertainment and drama until last day with this result. Surely, Sahal all by himself, Udan down the wing, trying to put support, and you top also there. Rahul Beke.
2 minutes.
They are not taking any chances. Gurpreet Singh with the long ball, trying to find Sunil Chetri. Gautam collects it. Ayush was fouled by Liston.
It would put us in a very good it will set us up for a very good final day. The 4 teams playing on that day, all with a chance of progressing.
Chand trying to win the header. Anatatamang, Subhashish was there.
Nepal putting some dangerous balls into the box.
This time Anjan Bista not taking any chances, not doing it all by himself.
Could be a case of too little, too late. Nepal didn't really threaten the Indian goal until they conceded from Sunil Chetri. They were defensively very sound for most of the game until that goal. And now they have to find this equalizer. They're trying to find this equalizer. Just about a minute remaining in added time. Igor Stimac will be a relieved man. His team needs to hold on for just about a minute.
Foul from Anjan Bista there. A bit of heat. So Chetri calming down their players since they have the lead.
Calm down,
It will be important for both teams that they calm down, not lose any players.
And to Subhashish. 3 minutes of additional time played. Gurpreet with a long ball forward to Sunil Chetri, collects the ball, passing it to Sahal there. Sahal. This ends the match. India has done it. They were on the edge of waiting it for the last day, They didn't have much chances. They had a disappointing phases until the end of the second half. But Captain Sunil Chetri finally did it. Captain Sunil Chetri finally brought the smile on faces